Welcome to the Child Care Director's Chair, the podcast for bold educators who are ready to lead, grow, and shake things up in early childhood education. Whether you're a teacher eyeing that lead role, a lead stepping into leadership, or a center owner dreaming big, this is your space to grow with purpose and leave your mark. Hosted by heart-centered leadership coach Erica Sacoccio, each episode brings you real talk, actionable tools, and a contagious laugh or two, all designed to help you step into your next level with confidence. So pour your coffee, pop in those earbuds, and take your seat, because your leadership journey starts right now in the Child Care Director's Chair.
Hey guys, it's Erica here with the Child Care Director's Chair podcast. I am joined with Courtney from Winter Kids. We are here in Maine, the beautiful state of Maine, and Portland, and we are midway through the Maine AEYC conference today. Courtney, are you a vendor today? Or are you a speaker today?
I am a vendor today.
Vendor today, okay. So I'm going to have Courtney tell you a little bit about what they're doing here in Maine for school age and youth children, and then we'll get into some questions. So
Sure. Yeah. So really high level, we are an organization that has education and recreation programs for kids. We serve about 16,000 Maine kids each year through our partnerships with schools across the state, early learning centers throughout the state, and then recreation areas across the state. So the two arms of our program really are discounted and free redemptions for recreation spaces. And then we have two learning curriculum guides for outdoor learning. They're called the Learn Outside guides. And we have that in an early childhood and an elementary edition.
Okay. What was the seed that made this program come to life?
Yeah, so we're actually celebrating 25 years this season. And so 25 years ago, we were built beyond of the Maine passport program. And so the passport program takes place in a lot of cold weather states. And that is the free and reduced lifts tickets, area ski mountains, Nordic skiing, things like that. And at the time, the co-founder, Carla Marcus, she saw an opportunity to really keep kids moving beyond the weekend when they were out at the ski mountains and really bring that same mantra and vision into the schools. And so alongside the passport, she started to develop what was at the time was called the Guide to Active Outdoor Learning. And that has taken a few iterations over time. But that guide, which is now the Learn Outside guide, was a resource for teachers, for parents, for community members, or child care center directors to really learn how to keep kids engaged and outdoors throughout the winter, keep them learning outside, keep them moving, and really making winter more accessible and less scary and intimidating.
Do you ski?
I do. I do.
I figured you might. So why are you here today at this conference?
Yeah, so I'm here today. My background is in art teacher education, and then I spent a number of years as an adaptive ski coach. And I've been in this position with Winter Kids for just over a year now. And what I have seen happen through our work in that year is pretty remarkable. We hear from teachers every year who are participating in the Winter Games or who are using those Learn Outside guides that when they're using those lessons and those activities, they see less behavior incidences in the classrooms. They see more focused students, and they see happier students who are kinder to each other, who are engaging with each other more. They're seeing leadership skills develop, and they're seeing higher attendance. And we all know the benefits that come with movement. We know that kids who are active are more prepared to learn, ready to retain that knowledge. There's long-term health benefits and both mental and physical health benefits that come with active movement, with regular exercise. And so we really see our programs as a way to both increase the health and wellness of Maine kids and also develop Maine students and youth to be active learners who are more resilient and are able and interested in staying in Maine and loving the place that they grew up. And we just want to share that with more educators. We've been around for 25 years now. There's a lot of new people coming into early education. And Marion, my education director who's here with me, she's been on the Winter Kids team for 20 years, and she has a lot of longstanding partners with some of the people who have been in this space for a long time. And I think there's a lot of new opportunity to connect and reintroduce Winter Kids to a new generation of educators. So that's why we're really excited to be here today.
Yeah. So do other states have any programs that are similar?
Other states have passport programs, but in terms of the educational component of our work, I haven't seen that model really replicated anywhere else. We have brought the Winter Games and the Learn Outside to schools in New Hampshire. We've had some schools in Massachusetts participate in the past as well, but we haven't seen it replicated at such a scale as it is here. Here, we're reaching about 8% of the population of Maine-aged kids, school-aged kids.
Okay. What would you say to the folks who are listening? We know as educators that there's benefits for children to get outside. What would you say to the people who are listening, maybe what those benefits are?
Yeah. So right now in Maine, the latest kids count data for kids who are facing anxiety and depression, who are from 5 to 17, that number is continuing to increase. It hangs out around 30%. And to me, being able to give students a way to feel strong, to feel happy, to feel joy, and just feel connection with themselves, with their body, with their personal space, and with their friends is huge, right? And so to me, this program is so much more than just learning. It is creating safety nets for these kids in my vision.
Yeah. What? You said you were in art education?
Art education a long time ago. Yep. And then I started adaptive skis coaching. I did that for about 10 years. And then I worked at Good Shepherd Food Bank here in Maine most recently.
So you've done a lot of things.
I've done a lot of things. I've done a lot of things around social service and resiliency and making sure that access and opportunity are available for everybody.
Yeah. So is there anything you'd like to share with the listeners that I didn't ask you?
I just think what I'd like to share is make sure that you are helping kids get outside and find ways to enjoy winter. You don't need to go to a big ski resort. You can just go for a walk outside and enjoy the cold. Just keep it moving.
Speaking of cold, here's the hardest question I'm going to ask you all day. I want to know, what's your favorite kind of ice cream?
Oh, gosh, Cherry Garcia.
You're the first one who said that. We're taking a poll here in Maine.
I love it.
So coffee is up there at the top of the list.
Oh, yep.
Followed by cookie dough, black raspberry.
Black raspberry, if we're going traditional flavors.
Yeah.
That'd be where I hang out.
All right. So thank you for being such a good sport. And for those of you who tuned in, thank you as always, and have a great day.
That's a wrap for this episode of the Child Care Director's Chair, where we believe leaders aren't born, they're grown. If something sparked for you today, share it, shout it out, or pass it along to the next bold changemaker in childcare. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and stay connected with Erica Sacosio for more real talk leadership tools and a whole lot of inspiration. Until next time, lead with heart, grow with fire, and always remember, the chair is yours. Now own it.